Taurus. This is BalancedLibra Tarot. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. To all of my subscribers, hey y'all. If you're new to my channel, hey. Hope you guys are having a good day today. I just want to thank you guys for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, your super chats. I thank you guys so much for viewing and supporting my channel. I really appreciate it. Taurus, you can have Taurus in any placement of your chart. Please only take the messages that corresponds to your situation. These are not personals. These are just general reads. And we're going to do a general read for the sign of Taurus. If you come into the chat, please make sure you guys thumbs it up for me. I truly would appreciate it. We're going to get started from the point of view of the person that you could be dealing with, Taurus. Take it how it corresponds to your situation. So, how does Taurus person feel about the connection? How does Taurus person feel about this connection? How does Taurus person feel about the connection, please? This connection has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It's draining me. So they feel like this connection could be draining them, Taurus, mentally here. That's how they feel. What's hidden that this person is not saying to Taurus? What's hidden? What is this person not saying to Taurus? I know what I do. I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. I don't even know what the card flew to. We are living two separate lives. So yeah, they're trying to confuse you, or they playing dumb. But they're playing mental games, basically, Taurus. So y'all could be separated, or the way that you go about your day-to-day with this person is totally different. Y'all could be in the same space, but still disconnected. What does Taurus need to pay attention to about this person? What does Taurus need to pay attention to about this person? Oh, shit. I ain't taking all these. It says, I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. What does Taurus need to pay attention to about this person? I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared my feelings with you. So this person... yeah, they got a lot going on. What you could have seen is how they mood changed, how they energy changed, how it shifted a lot. And this person, you could see that they wasn't very expressive when it came to communicating. You could ask them how they doing, how they feeling, what's going on with them, like trying to do a check with them. This person, they not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you, or they did not tell you. This person could have felt some type of way about the connection and didn't want to let you know, so they could have behaved differently. They was moving differently here. What is the person's past experience that's blocking them? So what is this person's past experience that could be blocking them? What's a past experience? I have lost faith in you and cannot see a future with you anymore. So they could have dealt with someone that they lost faith in their connection. And it was like they didn't see a future with that person, or that person didn't see a future with them. So they could be carrying these type of emotions over into this connection here. So they could be on guard or have their guards up here. What needs to change in the connection between Taurus and this person? What needs to change in this connection between Taurus and this person? What needs to change? No one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. So this person, what needs to change? This person needs to speak up. This person needs to express their emotions. I'm keeping secrets from you and I hope you don't find out. So this person, yeah, they got things they're not gonna tell you. They taking whatever feelings and emotions they have for you, to you, with you, about you, to the grave, Taurus. And then that would be something that needs to change in the relationship, is them being open and honest about how they feel about you. But that and them keeping secrets, that will be something that will need to change in a connection. What patterns or red flag does this person display that's being overlooked by Taurus? So what patterns and behaviors that this person display, or red flags, that Taurus could be overlooking here? What they could be overlooking? So it says, I feel alone and in the dark. Where's my light? So patterns and behavior that this person could be displaying, or some type of red flags, is that you could see this person always in isolation here. You can also see that this person probably pull on your energy a lot. You could feel drained around this person. I get this person pretend to be alone, but really don't. We'll get into it. Is there anything else that this person wants to be known to us? What else this person wants to be known? Anything else? I'm not sure I can meet your expectation. The pressure is too much for me. Anything else? There's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. So this person, what they not gonna tell you, Taurus, basically is they can't live up to your standards. And they feel like there's a void. They feel empty without you being around them. This deck This is a twin flame deck here. Awakened twin, twin flame, awakened path tarot. So we're going to get into it to clarify this right here. So how does this person feel about the connection? The situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It's draining. How did this person feel drained? This person will be younger than you too. It don't have to be, but you got the Page of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah. Curious and witty. This person could be chatty. This person could gossip a lot or just talk too damn much. This person could also be the type of person that could be nosy, like snooping for like information here. Now, this person could view you this way too, Taurus. So take it how it corresponds. What is this? Page of Swords. We got the High Priestess in the reverse here. This person, it could be Cancer. This person has a lot of secrets. So that's why it could be mentally draining for them, difficult for them to manage things. And this person could also be a person that stays in their head and overthink the situation. But I get too, they could be listening to other people about this connection with you guys. They can have other people in their ear telling them about themselves or about the connection here. But it's a lot of gossip, a lot of chattiness. But this person is participating in the chatter, in the gossip. This person talk a lot, whoever this is. But they're keeping a lot of secrets. This person could be withdrawn as well from the connection, especially when it comes to communicating, as we can see here with the cards that came out previously. They could be much reserved about their feelings. They could be out of touch with their feelings, needing to get in some type of alignment. This person could be very moody here. What is hidden that this person is not saying? What is hidden? Hey, y'all. I just have it facing east. It's in the east. I guess, yeah, this is facing east. It says, so what is hidden that this person is not seeing? What this person is not telling Taurus? You got the Ten of Cups in a reverse. This person is very much detached here. This person could also feel like a failure. They have a lot of bitterness. I'm sorry, it's actually the Ten of Swords. I said Ten of Cups. It's the Ten of Swords in a reverse. This person could also feel like they learned some type of lesson here because they were playing some type of mind game here. It says, I know what I'm doing. I played dumb to keep you confused, and we are living two separate lives. By this person being detached and feeling like a failure, or like being bitter here, this person could have also learned the lesson, like you could have ignored this person in their ways. You could have gave up on them because it's like, I'm not finna keep playing mind games with you here. What's the Ten of Swords in reverse here? You got the Star in the reverse, Aquarius energy. It does not have to be. They could be an Aquarius moon. They could be any placement of Aquarius. Maybe something about Aquarius season can be significant. But this person has a lack of faith in this connection. This person is disconnected from this connection here. This person have a negative mindset here. Dolores, did that answer your question? Facing the east. This Lover's in the reverse. Gemini energy. So some of you could have viewed this as some type of twin flame, but there was a need for balance here. There's a situation. This became a stalemate here. But this person had to learn from this situation, especially with that Ten of Swords. Some of you feel like this person, this was a bad choice for you, Taurus. What does Taurus need to pay attention to about this person? What does Taurus need to pay attention to about this person? The Five of Wands. This person creates a lot of conflict, and this person is very egotistical. This person is all about them. This person could have put you in some type of competition here. This person acts in has a lot of aggression. There could be like a lot of tension here. This person can be very petty, very argumentative. Some of you viewed this as a challenging situation with whoever this is. Very stressful. You could also view this person as like unstable, like instability here. But it shows through their emotions here. What is the past experience that is blocking Taurus person? What is this past experience that is blocking this person? What's the past experience? You got the Six of Cups in a reverse and the Five of Pentacles in a reverse. There was no equal give and take. There's no reciprocity here. This person There could have been some type of debt this person had to recover from a past, maybe relationship. Something could have carried over, that bills, debts, obligations, whatever. But whatever it is, it's still affecting this person while they were connected to you or with you. Take it how it corresponds to your situation here. Um, Something made this person become bitter from a past experience where they're not wanting to share or give in connections. This person has not forgave someone from their past here. Or someone hasn't forgiven them, but there is some type of unforgiveness here from someone in their past where they're needing to forgive. They could have had to learn some type of karmic lesson with someone as well. And they might just continue to go through karmic cycles with people. What needs to be changed in the connection between Taurus and this person? What needed to be changed between Taurus and this person? You got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here. So this is your energy here, but this is in the reverse. It says, no one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. I'm keeping secrets from you, and I hope you don't find out. So they wanted you to feel some type of way. How they viewed you or how they wanted you to respond here. They wanted you to be suspicious of what they were doing or suspicious of how they were acting. They wanted you to go searching. They wanted you to feel some type of way, jealous, or like there was some type of suspicion, or you always around. Basically, they wanted you to be in the reverse of how you would be versus being nurturing and caring. It's like, no, I want you to be rigid, and I want you to feel this type of way. I want you to be looking through my phone. I want you, whatever, just in the opposite. But it's like you probably didn't go for that, whoever this person is. So they definitely playing like games here. What is this? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Juggling, chasing after them, trying to balance things out, try to work things out. But with this Two of Pentacles here, it was like a lot of tension, a lot of distrust. Yeah, you didn't trust this person anyway. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy in the reverse. They could have been procrastinating here. They wanted you to be the person that looked like the bad guy here, wearing a mask. With this Seven of Swords, they wanted you to come off as the person that's deceptive. But it was like you still could have been nice to this person. You could have still been nurturing. You still could have been compassionate, loving. You could have still, like I said, checked on this person, made sure they was good. You could have been a listening ear to this person. But this person was playing games here. I get they wanted you to look like the bad person in the situation. They could have flipped a lot of things around and said, like, no, Taurus said this or Taurus did this, but all along it was them. What patterns or red flag does this person display that's being overlooked by Taurus? Eight of Pentacles. What's being overlooked is sometimes you could feel like you in this connection by yourself. You could be overlooking that. Some of you can see that this person is always isolating, but this person is failing to commit and be dedicated. This person is failing to put in the work and the effort into this connection for it to grow. So you could be overlooking that. Is there anything else that this person wants to know? Is there anything else? Well, the King of Wands here, Aries energy. It doesn't have to be Aries, but yeah. And you got the Judgment here with Scorpio energy. Doesn't have to be. But it says, I'm not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. There's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. So they could view you as some type of leader here. Very bold. This person could also see that they acted out of their ego here. They had to reflect on a lot of things here with this Judgment about their ways and how they acted towards you. Somebody could feel like they're going through a reckoning with their life because of how they handle people, places, and situations. Matters of the heart. This is something this person does, like, repetitively. So, like I said, this person could definitely go through one relationship and repeat the same lessons. Like, this person don't do it. The same karmic lessons. Something about this connection could have awakened this person emotionally. What is this? Yeah. Queen of Wands in a reverse. So you got the King of Wands here and then the Queen of Wands in a reverse here. This person is very aggressive. It could have been a Leo, but it doesn't have to be. But whoever it is, this person is very demanding and could be very narrow-minded, very deceptive. And they definitely seeing the error of their ways here, reflecting. Page of Cups in a reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person was not ready for a relationship, like emotionally. It's like they did not have that capacity. It just was immature here. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so. We're going to clarify this. How does this person feel about the connection? Taurus person feel about this connection? It says muted, not moved on. Hiding feelings, fake calm, still hurting. So this person is going around being fake here. So they can be gossiping and talking about this, like I said, with other people here. And the truth of it is, the secret is, they're still hurting. With the High Priestess in reverse, sweet then sour, fake nice, mean, undercurrent, manipulative. Yeah, this person definitely is wearing a mask here. So to everybody else, they the good person. They the sweetheart. But deep down inside, when they alone and they gotta look in the mirror, they know they ain't no good. They disingenuine here. What is hidden that Taurus person is not saying? What's hidden? What this person is not saying? Love bombing. Intense start, sudden withdrawal, confusion. I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. We're living in separate lives. Yeah, with this twin flame, they could have led you on thinking like this was going to be something, but they had no faith and hope in this connection, especially with this Ten of Swords in the reverse. They was cold and detached. 1 minute they in and 1 minute they out. Somebody could have just been stringing you along here emotionally. What does Taurus need to pay attention to about this person? What does Taurus need to pay attention to about this person? This person is definitely gaslighting you. As you can see, they could be like, you're too sensitive. It's all in your head. I never said that. And yeah, they'll twist the truth. Very manipulating. Have you doubting yourself. But they play these type of games. There was a lot of conflict here. This person have a lot of tension and aggression. It says, I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions and won't admit it. I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared my feelings. But they was only trying to gaslight you anyway out of the whole situation. So very manipulative here. What is the past experience that is blocking this person? What is this person's past experience that is blocking them? It says nothing adds up. Inconsistency, suspicion, gut knows. So, yeah. Like I said, this person, they had nothing to give. There was no equal reciprocity. It says, I have lost faith in you and cannot see a future with you. But something wasn't adding up. It's like this person could have been cheated on. This person was a cheater. This person was a liar. Whatever the case may be, you could have even peeped this about this person. Things was just not adding up. Why they're not giving. Why they're not giving emotions. Why they're detached. Why are they paying all this debt? They could have kept stuff in the dark about bills or past obligations or what have you. But things was just not adding up when you questioned or what have you. But in their past, that's because someone may have done that to them, or once again, they in this karmic cycle and this is what they do to people. What needs to change in the connection between Taurus and this person? what if, regrets, overanalyzing, imagine futures. So it says, no one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. I keep secrets from you, and I hope that you don't find out. So they could regret that they kept their feelings to themselves, that they was not expressing their emotions. It's like this person mood change. Like I said, this person could be very moody here, wearing a mask, but they could have also wanted some type of future with you, could have tried to imagine some type of future with you, but this person was just not ready. It just wasn't ready. They were wearing a mask, because there's a mask here too. And you got the 7 of Swords here in the reverse. This person could have felt like you were a drug. It says craving, high crashes, emotional addiction. So yeah, it could have felt very passionate, very intense, but then it's like the cycle here is always on some type of repeat. Same drama, different day, stuck in loop. This is what this person do. I think something else fell. Give me 1 second. The tea is cold now. No drama over it. Past expired. So some of you are over it. It's too much gossip. It's too much drama. It's like you're over it. You could have walked away here. Especially if, like, with this person wearing this mask here. And then it's like, 1 minute, everything all good. And the next minute, we back at square one. Yeah, emotional addictions here. What pattern or red flag does Taurus person display that's being overlooked by Taurus? So what pattern or red flag that's being displayed that's being overlooked by Taurus? It says, soul come back online. Energy return, alignment, spiritual reset. Glow up time, transformation, confidence, and inner radiance. So what's being overlooked is you need to get your energy back into alignment. You could have been going through a spiritual reset here. Your energy could have been returning back. You could have been a person that's choosing yourself in this connection. You could have had the confidence to go through that glow up and the transformation. You could have realized your own worth here, or you needed to, because this could be something that you could have overlooked and then realized what it was that you needed to do. You could have reflect on the actions, on, you know, this is something I don't want to continue to be in or do here, because this person had a lack of commitment here. This person was very detached. They're not putting in the work and effort, but it's like you have to still work on yourself. That's why this person can say they feel alone in the dark. You could have felt alone as well in the same connection. But it's like you have to fill your own cups here. You have to keep moving on. Is there anything else this person wants Taurus to know? Anything else that this person wants Taurus to know? Yeah, with this aggression, especially with this Queen of Wands in the reverse, it says wasn't love, it was control, possession, power play, and ego. Yeah, this person was very egotistical, very selfish. They just wanted to keep you in some type of bondage here, keep you bound, keep you stuck to them. They want to have some type of control. But they could have, like I said, they tried to spin it like if it was you. Because it says, I'm not sure I can meet your expectations. The pressure is too much for me. They could have felt like you were controlling. But it was just a power play. Reverse psychology. It says, love me or leave me. Back and forth feelings, unstable affection. Yeah. Because there's a way to control you emotionally. To keep some type of bond. Keep you stuck or keep you attached to them. Because right here, the masculine here is pulling the strings. And now she's pulling on him. Yeah, it was just a reverse emotional tactic to reverse the emotions, make it look like it's you. 1 minute they in, 1 minute they out. They want you to chase them. Should have been done. Dragging on, already over, in denial. Some of you could have been in denial about this situation. Now that you should have left them a long time ago and let it be. But, you know, healing takes time. Anything else that Taurus should know? Anything else that Taurus should know? It says, true north found, follow this direction. So some of you could be moving in your north node here. You're following direction. You could have learned your lesson with dealing with this person here. Some of you felt like you are in a new alignment, that you have left this person behind. Got no. It says heavy energy blocked, weighed down by worry. Yeah, some of you could have felt like this was too much. You could have felt like there was some type of emotional overload here. It says no frills, wait for more, plain to see, it won't work. So some of you could have been in denial that it wasn't going to work. So it could have took you some time to let this go. Anything else? You got no. And then you got a yes as well. It says no. Spotted reputation, going bad, rotten idea. So yeah, this especially if this person was gossiping and talking bad about you, probably got you looking bad in the streets. Like I said, try to make it seem like everything was on you. It was your fault. This person, it's not a good idea to go back to this person. With the yes here, it says clearing the air, refreshing change. Some of you is just having a brand new day, you know, leaving this person behind, having a breath of fresh air, not feeling suffocated, not worried about the lies here. It's like you focusing on growth here. It says hot opportunity, fired up, burning desires fulfilled. I get this person with this hot air balloon. It's just this person doing the same thing, gaslighting you and love bombing you here. What is hot opportunities, fired up, burning desire? Because what was this one? Yeah, you are my drug. So yeah, 1 minute this person could feel like that, but you could feel like your desires can be fulfilled. But this, once again, it's just like blowing smoke in the air. This person wasn't really on anything. Feels wrong, bad idea, manipulated, led astray. Yeah, so this person was just stringing you along here. You could have felt like this was bad from the get-go and still try to pursue it, still try to be there for that person, still try to be supportive. But this person is just who they is. They could drink or like to drink beer. Anything else? This one flips. It says thorns present, handle with care. So you could still be healing here, Taurus, and focusing on that at this time. There's some of you could have just let this go. Some of you could still be learning the lesson from this karmic cycle here, and putting yourself back together to recovery here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the read. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys. Peace and love.